Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning into my channel today. I appreciate it very much. Ryan just dumped me in on the truck and we're getting ready to fish Lake Gaston. We're out here today. It's cold. It's only 30 right now, but it was 17 this morning, so we waited a little bit before we brought the boat to the lake and started fishing. So anyway, we're going to try to catch some. They got a tournament out here today, and some of our spots we were going to hit probably are getting beat up right now. So it is what it is. The lake is pretty darn muddy and might be a struggle. We got to figure out if we're going to catch some fish today. We're going to run to our first spot, probably in P Hill. Let's see if we can catch some fish. All right, spot number one. See if we can catch this one. Might be a little tough. All right, so Ryan's gonna start off with the A-rig and I'm gonna start off with the football jig. See if we can get bit. All right, let's see. Throw the underspin. Throw the old underspin a little bit. That'll catch them this time of year too. No darn well of some fish here. Whether they want to bite or not, I don't know, but looks like no. Yep, looks like the wind's definitely gonna blow today. Oh boy, I got it wrong again. I swear, he's so good at that. That weatherman is the best I ever seen at being wrong. All right, make a move. We're gonna get to another shoreline or protected area or something. Get out of this wind a little bit, figure something out. Zero fish at spot number one. Not a bite. Not a nibble. All right, we'll give here a try. I knew this was probably gonna happen. This whole pocket was just gonna have people in it everywhere, about the clearest water on the whole lake and just the way it's gonna be. But hopefully we can get a fish or two. I'm gonna throw that silver buddy back up there. I ought to put that chartreuse one on. I got a chartreuse one. Throw that sucker. I ought to be able to get a fish up here. Out here around this buoy and all. Yeah, this water definitely has a lot more color to it. On to the next spot. We're gonna run out to the main lake. Give out there a go. Cause in here we ain't doing nothing. Ain't had a nibble. All right, so a little bit of a midday update. It is 1:07 right now. I just dropped Ryan off at his truck. He needed to head on home. So we fished for over 3 hours and we didn't get a single bite on anything that we threw. We fished in P Hill, we fished a bunch of different places and different points, main lake points in P Hill. We grabbed some fish that we threw on, couldn't get bit, and we threw a little bit of everything and not a bite. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna fish a little bit longer and maybe get a fish, maybe, but I'm gonna fish some of these main lake points with the blade bait and with the jig. The water is pretty muddy, but all I can do is hope for a bite. I know the fish are there, but the fishing is tough. The water's 42 degrees and I knew it was gonna be tough coming here. So let's try to get us a fish. We're gonna head to the next spot and we'll fish a point right up here, not far from where I'm at now. maybe we can catch one. All right, we're gonna try up here on this point, and we're gonna throw the blade bait up there. There's some fish on the graph right now that I'm seeing. So, and I wanted to give y'all an update too on my Hook Reveal 7 that's only a couple months old. I sent it back to Lawrence and told them it wasn't working right. And then they sent it back to me and said, no, everything's perfect. Well, let me tell you what, that thing is the biggest piece of junk of any unit I've ever had. So, gonna be getting me a new unit here soon, and it will not be a Lawrence. It won't even pick up any fish whatsoever. The unit right beside it is showing fish, picking them up, and then that one is showing nothing. It's all screwed up. So, just wanted to give y'all a heads up. If you're looking at a Hook Reveal, don't get it. Get something else. So, we're gonna throw up here on this point with this blade bait. And this is a point I catch a lot of spots on. And hopefully we can catch a darn fish. Y'all know the blade bait's been killing it for me here lately. Haven't really thrown it a lot in muddy water though. So I don't have a lot of experience with it to know whether it does real well in muddy water. Did catch those gar in the river on it in muddy water, which is totally different from a bass, but if it'll catch one of them, it'll probably catch a bass as well. And I got the original silver on here. I threw that fire tiger one a little bit earlier, but I went back to silver. Yeah, there's some gulls. There's some gulls feeding back there in front of that dock right there, back there in that pocket. We're gonna run back there and see what we got going on, because got some old gulls feeding. You ever see that? You gotta go back there and check it out. Yeah, they're back there diving on shad for sure. Holy crap, look at that screen. Woo! Yep, got a mega school of fish back here. All right, so we got a huge school of fish. Whether we can get any to bite or not, I don't know, but I see why the gulls were back here, because it is a giant school of fish. Yeah, so it's got to be some feeding fish back here. Oh yeah, the whole screen is lit up. Let's see if we can catch some out of it. 30 foot of water. I'm sitting here having trouble believing that I can't get anything to bite this silver buddy. I mean, that screen is just, those fish are down there. I need to tie on a spoon, but this is just an unbelievable school of fish. And I mean, I've been throwing at them now for several minutes, 15-20 minutes or more, and I haven't got out of the fish yet. I mean, it's been I've moved around in this pocket, and I mean, I've stayed on the fish. This is a huge school. I got a spot in P-Hill I want to go check. If nobody's on it, somebody was on it earlier when me and Ryan ran in there. But God knows I can't believe I didn't get bit out here on this. I mean, it's just so much bait. I mean, there's nothing that imitates a shad better than this. I mean, it puts off that tight vibration every time you lift it up. But I don't know, we're gonna go in P-Hill, see if we can figure out something in there. I mean, the water is a lot clearer in there as well. So let's go ahead and make a move. All right, we're gonna try in here. Uh-oh, I just saw a gull dive. All right, we're gonna try it here. We're gonna look, see if we can find some bait right here in this spot. If we can, we might throw the A-rig and throw the silver buddy. And we're back in P Hill. The water's a lot cleaner in here. It still has stain to it, but it's a lot cleaner. All right, let's see. We're gonna throw that A-rig. We're gonna throw that sucker and hope for a darn fish. If y'all don't use one of these to protect your A-rig and keep it from getting hung and everything, you're missing out. That's just a tackle warehouse sleeve, and that thing keeps everything from getting all hung up, because y'all know how aggravating a darn Alabama rig is. Catches fish, but damn, that thing is aggravating. All right, sucker. Get us a darn fish. All right, A-rig didn't do it. Not a bite. I fished from all the way up there, all the way down, back up here with nothing. So I'm gonna throw the jerkbait back up that shoreline, and then we're probably gonna have to call it quits. What a shame. God knows, man. Sitting here staring down at a zero, absolutely nothing to show for all this hard fishing, but that's how it goes sometimes. They had a tournament here yesterday and half the field zeroed. I see why. All right, last cast right there. It has been extremely tough today. I mean, extremely tough. No bites at all, not a single bite. You know, 42-degree water. It's, you know, I was hoping to catch a fish today. I was hoping we were going to catch some, but I knew it was going to be tough, and that's just a reality of fishing this time of year, especially on a big lake like this, and as muddy as it's been, you know, as much rain as we've had. Everything's just muddied up terrible, and it makes conditions extremely tough. So I'm gonna take this zero in stride, and next time we do a little bit better, but that's how it goes. That is how it goes. You know, last time me and Lee went fishing, we caught almost 22 pounds, and today I come and put down a zero. So better luck next time. But we're gonna head to the ramp. We're gonna load this bad boy up. There's gonna be a weigh-in for a tournament at 3 o'clock, and it's 2:30 right now, so I want to go ahead and get this boat on the trailer. I might kick back and watch that weigh-in and see if one of my buddies gets to win. He's in first place right now from yesterday, so sure hope he did better than I did. All right, well, that's it. I am frozen and fished out here for over 6 hours and didn't get a single bite, not even a nibble. It was tough. It was tough, but you know, like I said, that's fishing. that's the reality of fishing. That's the reality of fishing any time of the year, but especially late winter and muddy water conditions. Things can be extremely, extremely brutal. Now, I know some people caught them today that were out here, and no doubt about it, but I didn't do anything. I couldn't figure anything out, you know. So fished hard, that's all I can do. Tried to bring y'all a little entertainment and some fish catching, but just wasn't able to do it today. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all next time on Gunfish TV.